Hi, everybody, and welcome. It's Friday, so it must be Connetics USA weekly show, Onwards and Upwards, everything that a healthcare worker needs to know about coming to live and work in the United States. I am your host, Tanya Friedman, CEO of Connetics USA, the #1 company for direct hire bringing healthcare workers to the United States. We are part of the AMN healthcare family and are proud today to bring you our second Connetics Career Day. Yay! We are very excited today in honor of Nurses Month. We have a full calendar packed with prizes, interesting information, and we're kicking off today with Connetics Career Day. We were the first company in the industry to do a career day. There you see on the screen all the prizes that are coming up, so more to come on that. But we really want to take this time to celebrate all nurses all around the world. We want to thank you for your dedication, your commitment, your big hearts, and we want to give you the recognition and the appreciation and the thanks and the gratitude that you so deserve. So today, on today's show, we have 5 of the top employers in the United States. Wait for it, drum roll everybody. We have Essentia Health, we have Geisinger, we have the Mayo Clinic, we have Sabre, and we have Sanford Health that are going to be presenting to you today. So if you are a nurse somewhere in the world today who is watching and has always wanted to come to the United States, this is your opportunity to learn. This is your opportunity to educate yourself and learn more about different employers, different parts of the United States, and find out what is the best match for you. Please go to the Connetics USA website and apply, and our team are standing on hand right now waiting to speak to you to see how we can help you to make your American dream a reality. So I see we have in the chat, we have Faisal who's saying hi, Debbie is saying hi, Shankarlal is saying hi, Rolf is saying hi, Brenda is saying hi, watching from the UK. Harriet is saying hello. If you are watching today, please put your name into the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. We love to see our viewers. I know we have millions of viewers of Onwards and Upwards these days, and we'd love to see where you are watching from in the chat. And please feel free to put into the chat any questions that you have for the specific employers that are coming up on today's show. So a few ground rules before we start. How is today's show going to work? So you have the opportunity to meet 5 employers. We call this speed dating for nursing. So those of you who watch Onwards and Upwards will know that we often have a showcase, which is a full hour where you get to know an employer in more detail. But today, each of the hospitals that are coming, or each of the healthcare facilities that are coming on the show, will have 10 minutes on the clock. So we're going to be strict to present, and the employers are going to be coming on in alphabetical order. So let's just put those rules up again. You have the employers are going to be coming on in alphabetical order because we want to be fair. Everybody's going to have a fair chance to present why they're a great employer for international nurses. Each employer is going to have 10 minutes on the clock. So you have 10 minutes to listen to what they say about why their healthcare organization is a great match for you. They will tell you about the organization. They will tell you about the state where they live. They'll tell you about how they're going to introduce international nurses to their organization. And you have an opportunity, this is important, to ask your questions live. So our employers are going to try and get to as many questions as they can in the 10 minutes. And if they can't get to all questions, they will answer the questions in the chat as pertains to their employment. One other thing just to mention before we start today's proceedings is that many people have heard the hot topic retrogression, which is essentially where the US government has a certain number of visas available per year. And for the May Bulletin, we heard that there is a retrogression It looks like a temporary retrogression, we are hoping, which essentially just means there's going to be a delay. But I want to clarify something before we start with today's employers, and that is we can still file cases. There is no stopping any healthcare employer filing cases. All of our employers pay premium processing. So if you are starting out this journey now and you don't know where to start and you've heard the word retrogression, it's early here in California, and you've heard the word retrogression, and you are worried, will I still be filed? The answer is yes. You can check out our success path on our website. That will give you all the steps of how you need to come to the United States. It can feel a little complicated and overwhelming, but we've broken it down into bite-sized chunks. And there is amazing opportunities for healthcare workers coming to the United States. Okay, so with that said, we are going to get started. We are going to be bringing in our first employer. So drum roll, everybody. We are bringing in Essentia Health, and Essentia Health has an amazing team representing the organization. They're going to have 10 minutes on the clock, and they are going to be telling you all about Essentia Health. Where is it? What do they offer? Why is this a great organization for you? So I want to introduce Sarah and Jenna. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We're really excited to be here.
We're excited to have you here. It's an honor to be associated with Essentia Health. So we're going to start the clock. Everybody get ready. Sarah and Jenna are going to be sharing for the next 10 minutes information about Essentia Health, everything that you need to know, and they will also we'll be taking 1 or 2 questions either live or in the chat. Okay, let's start that clock.
Thank you. And before we get going, can you see my screen that I'm presenting for the presentation?
No, there we go.
There we go. Got it. Perfect.
Perfect. Well, okay, let's go.
All right. Well, thank you again for having us. We're incredibly excited to be here and very honored to be part of this career day with Connetics. I'm Jenna Klepitz. I'm the Director of Talent Acquisition with Essentia Health. I'm here with my colleague, Sarah Vanderpoort, who you'll get to hear from here in a little bit. She's a nurse manager for one of our med-surg units. Between the two of us, we're really looking forward to showcasing our beautiful communities that we're privileged to be a part of, and provide an overview of the robust opportunities we have here at Essentia Health, and why this would be a great opportunity for you to join. And so for us to get the stage started here, we do have a video that we prepared. So I'm going to go ahead and share that with you now. Enjoy.
It's always been here. A story of vast spaces and close-knit communities, of opportunity, determination, and prosperity. This is the story we all share. And now the next chapter begins. In this place, entrepreneurs lead the way, building on a foundation of resourcefulness, where the brightest minds in technology, education, culture, and innovation boldly forge new paths. Here, we're inspired by those who never give up, those who try harder. We face the challenges of healthcare, believing that with community and commitment, we build something better, something brilliant, something rare. We can live healthier, take care of each other, and turn our adversity into our advantage. This is our role in the story, providing the kind of healthcare you can't get anywhere else. Because this place, these people, are like nowhere else.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that video showcasing some of our communities. So Essentia Health supports communities within Minnesota, North Dakota, and Wisconsin. We are very lucky within these 3 states as well to be able to experience all 4 seasons. And with all 4 of these seasons, we do experience multiple different, we get different scenery, we get different activities that come along with these different seasons. In Minnesota, where we're primarily located, we have lush forests. During the fall, we have beautiful fall foliage with the leaves. If you're into anything outdoors, we have trails for hiking, and we're known as the land of 10,000 lakes. So we have over 10,000 lakes within the state. We also have our communities are vibrant. They're thriving with food and entertainment scene. Also have the Minneapolis-St. Paul metro area with access to professional sports teams and Broadway shows and shopping. In North Dakota, we pride ourselves on top-rated public schools, so investing in our children and our community and our future. And our downtown Fargo is filled. It has restaurants and craft breweries, shopping, attractions, things like the historic Fargo Theater, the Fargo Air Museum. There's never a shortage to do. And similarly within Wisconsin, if you're in the outdoors, like I mentioned, it's beautiful scenery. Can get active with outdoor fun, hiking, camping, fishing, hunting, you name it. It is there for an opportunity for you. And again, just access to thousands of miles of shoreline between Lake Superior and Lake Michigan. For the communities, this gives you a little bit of a better idea. So we support, like I said, North Dakota, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. We are on the Canadian border. Essentia Health is home to 15,000 colleagues. About a third of those, so 4,300 of our employees, are registered nurses and licensed practical nurses. We have 14 hospitals, 78 clinics, and 24 retail pharmacies. In addition to this, we do have a handful of long-term care, assisted living, and independent care facilities. So I think just overall, as far as taking a look at our footprint, being part of that integrated health system of this size provides patients with the best coordinated care. And it also allows employees to access vast resources, and it allows for the opportunities for growth, which is really exciting. And together we thrive. So the values of the organization are not only integrated into the work our employees do every single day, but essential of how we live our lives. So, really, as we take a look at Essentia, when our communities thrive, and so do we, which is why it's so important that we invest in our communities. And we partner with many foundations and nonprofit organizations to ensure that these values are carried out throughout the regions that we're proud to serve. And so you can take a look at some of our team members out throughout the community. We have our mentorship program, which mentors ages 7 to 17. We're involved in Habitat for Humanity, food drives like Everyone's Table free meal program. So again, just really making sure that this is part of our values and how we're integrating into our communities.
Thanks, Jenna. As you guys were introduced, my name is Sarah Vanderpoort. I'm one of the nurse managers here at Essentia Health. I'm excited to be here today to share why I chose Essentia and why I think you guys should too. I grew up here in Duluth, and I stay in this community because of the lifestyle that the area offers, with vibrant cultural options and natural beauty. Like Jenna mentioned, the lakefront views, hiking trails, ski hills, paths, and plenty of natural beauty to enjoy. Our community and employees enjoy hiking, biking, fishing, boating, shopping, and catching the newest up-and-coming artists at the local coffee shops or breweries. There are professional growth opportunities within Essentia Health with many locations and settings and supports along your journey. Myself, I was in the med-surg float pool for 6.5 years and found myself now in leadership. Employees are valued and appreciated, working collaboratively within our interdisciplinary teams. You will serve as a foundation for the care we are privileged to provide. Our nursing vision and magnet journey. Essentia Health is on our journey. This designation is awarded by the American Nurse Credentialing Center, and recognition is given to excellence in nursing. We're currently in year 2 of our 3 to 5 year journey. Our framework shown here guides our path. The center depicts our central focus: patients, families, and communities. The nursing vision: exceptional nurses delivering extraordinary care while advancing practice, is achieved through the 5 we statements. We are accountable to provide evidence-based care. We provide a healing and caring environment. We commit to professional development. We practice and model self and team care, and we practice teamwork. Our values of quality, hospitality, respect, joy, justice, stewardship, and teamwork further guide us in caring for the whole patient in body, mind, and spirit. Essential Health offers options and specialties from the emergency room to general medical surgical acute care units into the intensive care or ICU. And then Essentia uniquely has several critical access hospitals, which brings the care to our patients within their own smaller communities.
Thanks, Sarah. So in addition to what Sarah outlined as far as our specialties, we do want to make sure that we value our employees, we invest in the futures by offering exceptional benefits packages, such as a generous paid time off. You have access to full health, dental, vision insurance, retirement plans, and also investing into the employees' career development, tuition reimbursement, and like I mentioned on the previous slide as well, really focusing on that community involvement as an aspect for our employees. And transition support. So we know moving can be a very difficult decision, which is why we've gone to great lengths to ensure we have the smoothest transition possible when joining Essentia Health. These just outline some of the transition support that we offer, from housing allowance to community support liaisons, nurse educators and retentionists, immigration attorneys, career coaches, really making sure that we can set our employees up for long-term success starting on day one. And really, hopefully after this last bit where Sarah and I had the opportunity to go through Essentia Health, everything that we have to offer our employees, hopefully you too have found that you have a place and you belong here.
We made it 51 seconds to spare.
All right. What questions?
I see one. What specialties are you hiring for? Just about everything. We have pediatrics, cardiology, GI specialties. You can work in the intensive care. You can work in those outreach critical access hospitals that have a little bit of everything.
Wow. So lots and lots of opportunities, Jenna and Sarah. You made it with 9 seconds to go. Yeah. So congrats. That was really exciting and so interesting. I know for many international nurses, they might hear about California or Texas or Florida, and they maybe didn't think of some other parts of the United States. If we look at the map of the United States, it is so huge, everybody. There are so many opportunities all over the country. So maybe if we look at where that North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, look where it is on that map, that might be an area that could be just what you are looking for. Favored is asking about the onboarding process. So Jenna and Sarah will go into the chat and speak a little bit more to that question. Thank you, Favored, for asking that question. And we want to thank the Essentia Health team for coming on today and sharing this amazing opportunity with our viewers all around the world. Big clap for Essentia Health. Thank you so much for joining us, Jenna and Sarah.
Thank you.
If you are just joining us now, you will have heard from Essentia Health, and this is what we want everybody to remember. Look at we want to share with you, what are the things that you need to think about when you are evaluating if an employer is the right match for you. So how to choose a facility is important. And we have a lot of tips and questions that you need to think about. So there you can see the nurses thinking. You need to choose. Do you like that area? What about the accreditations? If you think of Essentia Health, they said they're on the magnet journey. That's huge, everybody. Only 8% of hospitals in America are magnet status, which is kind of the gold standard. So that could be something that would be interesting to you. You want to look at their awards. You want to look at their training programs. You want to look at the community. Is this, maybe if you've got a family, is this a place that's family friendly? You want to look at what they're offering. What are the specialties? As Sarah said, they essentially are looking for absolutely everything. Also, what kind of support might they give your spouse if you are married? What are the career prospects for growth? What are the benefits? And at the end of the day, you've got to really trust your gut to think about what are those options that are going to be best for you. So I see in the chat, we have lots of people joining us. This is so fun. And we've got Harriet, we've got Jian, who's watching from Cebu. I was just in Cebu, Jian. I would have loved to have seen you. We've got Ralph from Alabama, Harriet, looking for sponsorship from the UAE, Harriet, please apply to Connetics USA. Our team would be happy to help you if you're interested in Essentia Health or any other of the employers that are coming on the Connetics Career Day today. Arlene from Jamaica, Giamaka from Ghana. Oh, that's not that far from my home country, South Africa. Debbie from Dubai. We have a LinkedIn post from a viewer who says, I just passed the NCLEX last week, hoping to be matched soon with an excellent institution. You have come to the right place. We have the best institutions here that are sponsoring international nurses. Favored from Kenya, Lucy's watching. Michelle is asking, do you need current RN experience? So that's an interesting question. Michelle, there are some of our employers that require current RN experience and some that don't. And that's where think of Connetics USA as your career matchmaker. We are here to find the right fit for you. Some employers will not consider you if you don't have current experience. And then there are some who have extended onboarding and training programs and will give you an opportunity. So that's the good news. Okay, so let's carry on with our program. And before I forget, everybody stay on until the end, because as part of Honor of Nurses Month, we have one lucky winner of a full NCLEX course. The value is $550. This is through our partner, our esteemed partner, Aspire RN, and you can see how to register. Please register. I know we did a teaser last night of how to register. The winner of the lucky winner will be announced at the end of the show, so stay on. Don't leave us. Okay, we're going to carry on with our lineup. The next employer who will be having their 10-minute slot is, drum roll everybody, Geisinger. So for those of you who are thinking, that's an interesting name, what is Geisinger all about? Where are they located? Stay tuned, because we're going to be bringing in the Geisinger team, and they are now going to be telling you about this amazing organization. They're going to be telling you about the location. They're going to be telling you about what they offer, and we are really excited to partner with Geisinger. Okay, so we have joining us now, we have Christy, Kim, and Andy. Welcome, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. We have many viewers all over the world that are watching right now, and Geisinger know they have 10 minutes on the clock. So we're going to start the clock right now, and we can't wait to hear all about this amazing organization. Right, Geisinger, go.
Hi, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching in the world. We are so excited to be able to spend some time with you this morning. My name is Christy Saletti. I'm the recruitment director at Geisinger. And I'm here joined with two of my colleagues that I'll allow them to quickly introduce themselves as well.
Thanks, Christy. I am Kim Gummel. I'm one of the Associate Vice Presidents for Nursing at Geisinger Medical Center in Danville, Pennsylvania.
Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to virtually meet you. My name is Andy Kaplong. I'm the System Director for Workforce Management. So love to partner with you guys, and we'll kind of go from there.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So we'll go ahead and jump right in. So we are Geisinger, and we're excited to be able to spend time with you this morning and share information about our organization. So Geisinger was founded over 100 years ago by Abigail Geisinger. So we are female founded. We've been established for many years. We have 10 hospital campuses throughout Pennsylvania. We have 133 primary and specialty clinics. We are over 25,000 employees system-wide. We are an integrated healthcare system, so we do have our own health plan with 550,000 members. We make significant investments in research, so we have 2 research centers, and we are an academic and teaching facility. We actually have our own medical school with our Geisinger Commonwealth School of Medicine, which has just recently expanded to include our School of Nursing. We have the Geisinger Janet Wise Children's Hospital, which has received many accolades. And we have been ranked as in the top 8 most innovative healthcare systems by Becker's Hospital Review. We've also received many other accolades, including nationally recognized by Forbes, Fortune, and Time. We do have our core values. We are a values-driven organization. Our core values are incorporated in everything that we do, how we interact with our patients, members, and our employees. One of our core values is kindness. So we strive to treat others how we would want to be treated. Another core value is excellence. We, working together, work to establish common goals, work cross-functionally to make sure that we are providing the best care to our patients. Safety is another core value at Geisinger. It's important to us that we create a safe environment, not only for our patients, but also for our Geisinger family and our employees. So we have made significant strides to make sure that our healthcare providers, such as our nurses, are working in a safe environment. We also have learning and innovation as a core value. We are a teaching hospital, and we make sure that we make significant investments in technology and make sure we're providing the best care. All right, and I'll hand it over to Andy to go over our service area.
Thanks, Christy. So we just wanted to provide you guys with the map so you can see where our service area covers in Pennsylvania. So you can see it's kind of broken down into regions. So we have our Northeast, our Central, our North Central, our Western region. That's primarily our focus. As Christy mentioned, we have 10 hospitals located within that area, and we serve 67 counties. So just a really nice visual just to show you guys where we are.
So Geisinger Medical Center is one of our campuses in Danville. It's our largest hospital within our system. It's made up of 1 of 3 hospitals in our central region. We are a level 1 adult trauma center with 505 licensed beds, as well as the only level 2 pediatric trauma center in the region. GMC is a magnet recognized hospital by the American Nurses Credentialing Center, and we are on our 4th designation for our magnet journey. We became the first hospital in the nation to receive Joint Commission Comprehensive Heart Attack Program. The Central Region is also designed as a 2-level of care model, so we offer ICU and advanced acute care to both of our adult and pediatric populations. Andy, I'll hand it to you to cover the other 2.
Thanks, Kimmy. So our Geisinger Community Medical Center, so that's located in Scranton, Pennsylvania. We have 293 licensed beds for this facility, so that's about 2,000 FTEs. We're a level 2 trauma center. We do have a cancer center built in. There's a heart attack and receiving center for pain certification. We have a primary stroke, bariatric surgery. So really a robust center as well. It's growing as well, so there is plans for expansion for this campus. Our Geisinger, Wyoming Valley facility, so that's 328 licensed beds. We actually just remodeled our cancer center, so that's our Henry Cancer Center. So there's many expansions. It's a beautiful, beautiful campus. Approximately 3,000 FTEs. CMS 5-star rating, comprehensive stroke facility, level 1 trauma center, and they just submitted actually 2 weeks ago for redesignation of magnet.
Thank you. So we want to tell you a little bit about what it's like to live and work in Pennsylvania. We have the 4 seasons, so you get to enjoy the fall foliage, the spring blossoming, the sunny summers, and the beautiful winters and snowy winters. We pride ourselves on the great outdoors, so any outdoor enthusiasts, we welcome you. We have over 100 state parks throughout Pennsylvania. Mountain biking, fishing, hiking, hunting, boating, skiing, all of that we have here that you can enjoy in Pennsylvania. We also have safe and family-oriented communities, so very quiet neighborhoods where your neighbors become your friends. We have great schools. And we are only a short drive from a lot of larger metropolitan areas such as New York City, Washington, D.C., etc. So only a quick drive to be able to enjoy, those areas as well.
So nursing at Geisinger. Nursing at Geisinger truly is being part of a huge family. We have over 4,000 nurses working throughout our system. RRNs on average have over 10 years of service. Many have only ever worked for the organization, some retiring after 30, 35 plus years. 2 of our hospitals are magnet recognized. However, all of our campuses are focused on nursing excellence. Shared decision-making is really important to us and is the core of nursing, as it's imperative that our frontline staff are a part of nursing practice. We offer many professional development opportunities to all of our team members, unit and hospital-based councils focusing on evidence-based. We have a career enhancement program, which is an informal leadership role at the unit level that assists with unit-based education, staff precepting and mentoring opportunities, and can function as a unit charge nurse, just to name a few. Here at Geisinger, it takes a team approach for caring for all of our patients, so we all work at top of our license. All individuals share in the workload to take optimal care of the patients that we have the pleasure to serve. Our staff have flexible scheduling opportunities through an electronic self-scheduling software, as our leadership teams really promote work-life balance, and we really always strive to be best-in-class employee engagement. I've been a proud Geisinger nurse for the last 23 years, and really it's an amazing opportunity and organization to work for. Andy, I don't know if you want to brag a little bit more about nursing as well.
I just wanted to throw one plug in there. For our academic year 21-22, we actually had over 3,000 students as well that come through. So we are a teaching hospital. So that's one big focus for us, is that we can kind of pass that future growth along as well.
Thank you so much. So in the last 15 seconds before we take some of your questions, we just want to share what we can offer to you. We have market competitive rates that go up based upon experience, very competitive benefits that start on day one, tuition assistance, paid time off, etc. We do have a member of our team that's answering questions in the chat. We saw some questions about orientation, which she was able to answer, as well as questions about the specialties that we're hiring into. We are hiring into our medical surgical areas, our ICUs, our OR. We have many openings, and we're so excited to be able to get to know you. And we hope that you choose Geisinger as your employer of choice. Thank you so much.
Wow, that was spot on timing. Congrats to the Geisinger team. That was so fun, and so many questions in the chat. So we're really so grateful to the Geisinger team for joining us today. We are proud to partner with Geisinger. And I know that everybody who is watching was so impressed with all of the accolades. I was furiously writing notes. My goodness, Magnet, Teaching Hospital, Level 1 Trauma Center, PEDS, Forbes, Fortune, Time, number 8 top in innovation. So many accolades. But the one thing that kind of stood out to me is treat others as you want to be treated. I love that. So thank you so much to the Geisinger team. I want to thank Christy, Kim, and Andy for joining us today. If you are interested in Geisinger, please apply to the Connetics USA website, and our team are on hand to help you to speak about if Geisinger is the right opportunity for you or any of our other employers, amazing employers. Connetics choose specific partners to make your American dream a reality. Okay, before we bring in our next employer, just some food for thought. One thing is, don't forget to wait on until the end of the show, because we have, as part of Nurses Month, we have a prize. We're going to have one lucky winner of a full NCLEX course. So if you have not yet passed your NCLEX, the value of this course is $550 through our esteemed partner Aspire. You can register now, and you pretty much have, oh my goodness, you have 6 minutes still to register. So at the end of 6 minutes, we shut that off. So at the end of the show, we're going to be announcing the lucky winner. And one thing I wanted to also mention to everyone as you are listening to these amazing employers is you might want to ask yourself, well, how does Connetics fit into it? Because if the employer is my employer and my sponsor, what is Connetics' role? So we have some information on why Connetics. Why Connetics? Because we are your partner in this process. So we are not your employer. We are not your sponsor. Connetics have been doing this for many years. We have brought through thousands of nurses to the United States with our partner healthcare employers. We are the #1 company for direct hire in the world. We have 16 years of experience in international recruitment. I always say, check out our Facebook page. We are the only direct hire company to have a 5 out of 5 rating on our Facebook page. So don't take what I say for granted. Look at what the nurses who have gone through the program have said about Connetics. We offer a $1,000 referral fee for nurses with NCLEX. Also, why Connetics is we are certified by CGFNS for ethical recruitment practices, members of the AAIHR, and the Department of Migrant Workers, formerly the POEA. We are certified. We also have, and this is our secret sauce, we have our Circle of Support and our Rely portal. This is a nurse portal to help you to navigate the process. And our Circle of Support, if you're not familiar with it, I know many international nurses know about this, but our Circle of Support are all the different ways that we support you when you arrive in the United States. We are the only direct hire company to have a Connetics care package, which is where we pay for things for you. So for example, your NCLEX review or your transitional clinical modules. So we have, this is our way of paying it forward for nurses. And we are the only direct hire company that have our own show. Onwards and Upwards is every week. Connetics College, which is our educational show with our esteemed partners, Aspire, Niner, Swoosh, and iPass, and the Lafora Talk Show. So this is our way of paying it forward for nurses. So again, we are here to help you. That's what Connetics' role is all about. Okay, so with that said, drum roll, we are bringing in our next employer. We are very excited to present to everyone today the Mayo Clinic. You may be familiar with this name, very famous organization in the United States. And we're going to be bringing in the Mayo Clinic representatives. Welcome, Erica.
Hello, good morning. Thank you for having me today.
We are so excited to host you, Erica, today. And I know our viewers can't wait to hear more about what you have to say about the Mayo Clinic, about the organization, why that might be a good fit for our viewers around the world, and about the locations where the Mayo Clinic is located. So, Erica, are you ready?
Ready.
4 minutes on the clock. Let's go.
All right. First, I want to make sure, can you see my PowerPoint? Okay. It says that it's sharing screen. Can you see it? Oh, there it is. Perfect. It's just a little bit of a delay. Thank you so much. All right. Well, as I already mentioned, my name is Erica Pop. I am a nurse manager of the Office of Placement and Career Advancement here at Mayo Clinic. I am located in the Rochester campus. However, I support our sites across our enterprise. I've been a Mayo Clinic nurse now for 13 years. My clinical specialty is hematology. I've had the great opportunity to serve in a variety of leadership capacities now for the last several years. And it's just been a wonderful way to be able to really see Mayo Clinic nursing in action. Let's talk a little bit more about some of our opportunities, including opportunities across sites. So as I mentioned, I'm located in the Rochester campus. However, certainly we have opportunities all over the United States. So our health system campuses are going to be in our Minnesota and our Wisconsin sites. Often they're going to be more of a community setting hospital, and certainly making sure that we're able to bring our world-class care to patients where they are. We also have sites available in our Arizona campus as well as our Florida campus, which I had the great privilege of being there right around a month ago. It's about 7 miles from the ocean, which was amazing. Here in Rochester, so just to highlight some of the things that are really interesting and unique about this practice. So Rochester as a community is right around 150,000 people. However, we are very tight-knit associated with the care that we provide here at Mayo Clinic. So my kids always tease me anytime I go out into public. They're like, Mom, how do you know so many people? It's because I've been a Mayo Clinic nurse for a long time now, and we do have that great opportunity of being able to work together in a variety of ways. All of our sites and locations have great options associated with clinical practice, specialty practice. As I mentioned, I work in hematology, but certainly we have post-surgical, we have transplant, cardiac, the list is on and on. So a lot of great opportunities to really grow in your skill set and take care of that patient population that you're so passionate about. Let's talk a little bit about nursing at Mayo Clinic. So we are listed as the #1 hospital in the world, and a great part of that is our partnership with Mayo Clinic nurses. As listed here, we are 6-time Magnet designees, which is a wonderful accomplishment and really does speak to the work that is done at our bedside each and every day. In order to have Magnet designation, there's a lot of work that goes into it, including exemplars, including nurse-led initiatives that really highlight the importance of nursing within the bedside patient care. Something that is not included in this slide, but I did want to take an opportunity to talk about at this point, what makes Mayo Clinic nursing so unique and what makes Mayo Clinic so unique is our true dedication to our patients. So our primary value is that the needs of the patient come first. And I think each and every day you see that in action. Certainly when you're at the bedside, when you're on our clinical work units, you're able to live it, breathe it, feel it. But even it's true when you're in a role such as myself, where I'm in my home, right? I hear this come up at each and every meeting that I'm in, like, okay, the decision that we're making, how does this impact our patient care? And I think that's what really keeps us in that steadfast trajectory and ensuring that we're going to be meeting the needs of our patients for a long time to come. Let's talk about the nursing roles here at Mayo Clinic. So this is our professional practice model. So we have caring healer, teacher, navigator, problem solver. Truly everybody on the call knows that those are the things that we do each and every day, right? We have that great opportunity to practice at the top of our scope here at Mayo Clinic. We really get to interact with patients and their families, providing that education, having that lens of empathy, empathetic communication, caring, family focused, to really ensure that we're able to inspire that hope and healing. When I think of the terminology problem solver, that absolutely brings nursing to top of mind. We have so many different ways that we can incorporate nurse-led thoughts, nurse-led decision-making to ensure that not only does our patient in this very moment that we're caring for have optimized patient care or outcomes, but also for our patients in the future. Some of the ways that we've contributed to our professional practice would be listed on the screen here. So we have opportunities for shared decision-making. Many work units have what's called for goodness sakes, shared decision-making models. We call it Mayo Nursing Council, is an opportunity to be engaged not only in the unit level, but also as a division level or the department as whole. So not only would you, if you take part in those opportunities, can you actually participate in the decision making, but also you get that leadership at that organizational level, which is a really wonderful way to enhance that skill set. Something that really sticks up to me on this slide is implementing and using new technology to meet patient needs. A really nice example of that, we have opportunities for virtual nursing. So a nurse based in any of our sites and regions can interact in a virtual care model with patients and nurses across the enterprise. So great opportunity to blend our practices, ensure that our patients are receiving that seamless care no matter where they happen to be located. Let's talk a little bit about nursing orientation. I've been seeing this come up in the chat, so it seems like this is a really nice opportunity to talk about. So the model that we use on our clinical work units is what's called the Tiered Skills Acquisition Model. We call it TSAM for short. You'll find Mayo Clinic loves acronyms. But the TSAM model, essentially what this means is throughout orientation, you're going to be paired side by side with your preceptor. In the beginning of orientation, you're going to be responsible for skills that are more foundational in nature. And then as you progress through orientation, you'll gradually take on more and more responsibility within the role. That preceptor, however, is going to be there with you. They are not going to step away. Perhaps they'll step further back so that you can have some of that independent decision making, but they're going to be there supporting you throughout the duration of that orientation process. You'll see here that we say that orientation is going to be anywhere between 8 to 12 weeks in length. However, we really do want to emphasize that we provide an individualized orientation process. We want to take into consideration your skills and experiences, your abilities coming into this role. We do also offer a variety of in-person and online didactic courses to ensure that you have that well-rounded lens in your orientation. Talking a little bit about benefits. So certainly we have a competitive salary model. It's evaluated on an annual basis. We also have an insurance package that's comprehensive, and it gets to start on the first day of employment, which I think is really, really special. Something along those lines is that it starts on day one, but you have 30 days to make your election so that you can really have that thoughtful choice and approach to determine your benefits. Please do know that we have a pension. So that's kind of a rare and unique thing. As our employees are preparing for retirement, we also have a 403(b) matching plan. There's a lot of opportunities for professional development and growth, including ongoing education, and some support for returning to school if that's something that you desire to do, or even just for seeking nursing certification. We have a great variety of different options for free nursing continuing education, either online, so you can learn at your own pace, or in person as well. So certainly you can continue to grow and build in your skill set and your experiences in a great variety of ways as a Mayo Clinic nurse. Some FAQs here. So the first question is like, what is the application and interview process? So please know that as you're interviewing or considering a role here at Mayo Clinic, that's where you're going to come in contact with me and my team. Our job is to make sure that we're able to get you as closely matched as possible to the profession and the role, the work unit that you're passionate about. Our patients deserve that. We also appreciate that the career of a nurse is a marathon, not a sprint. So perhaps like there are going to be stops along the way to get you to that ultimate goal. And we're here to help you in that process as well. Mayo Clinic, in particular, in our Rochester campus, is a very large organization. And we're really here to be that concierge for you, help to explain and expand upon our opportunities so that you can feel very comfortable in the choice that you're making. How soon will I find out about the job process? Please know that we do work to be as efficient as possible. And I know that we're going to be partnering very closely with Connetics, and more information will be coming about that soon. What I really love in this next bullet point here is preferred qualifications and how can I stand out. So I appreciate a very solid resume, really do provide in-depth information about your clinical experiences, where have you worked, how long have you been there. I like to think of the resume as you telling me why we should want you, but I am a fan of the cover letter. I want you to also be able to describe to us why you're looking for a particular work unit and what you're hoping to gain. What should I look for when searching for a position? I think look for what speaks to you. What are your passions? Where do you love to provide patient care? We have so many opportunities, and we're very happy and excited to help you find one. I'm seeing I have 17 seconds, so I did really down to the wire here. I think my colleague Alan is hopefully going to be answering some questions in the chat, and I'll look over that and try to fill it out as well. But it was wonderful meeting with everybody today. Thank you so much for allowing me to join.
Well done, Erica. You were right on time. Spot on. I think one question, I know Alan's answering some questions in the chat, but I think one question maybe just to, oops, I think we've lost Erica. So, okay, so the Mayo Clinic team will be answering any questions that we weren't able to get to in the chat today. And we thank Erica and the Mayo Clinic team for joining us on the Connetics Career Day. This is such an awesome opportunity for nurses all over the world to find out more about organizations. It's kind of speed dating for nurses. You want to come in, find out why this is a great opportunity for you. And of course, Mayo Clinic, #1 hospital in the world. I mean, you just have to say that name and everybody knows it. I think one thing that really stood out to me is where Erica said when she goes into the community with her children, they know her. And I think even though that Mayo Clinic has such a great name and credibility and so many awards and accolades in the industry, just the fact that Erica had said that she's part of the community and that the patients come first, I think that just says a lot about the culture of the organization. So we really are honored to work with the Mayo Clinic. If you are interested, please apply to the Connetics USA website, and our team are waiting on hand to speak to you about the opportunities there and see how we can find you the right fit. I wanted to just take one question in the chat, which is an important one. So Ira has a question. She said, "Hi, Tanya, can I transfer to another hospital even if I already signed an offer letter to another facility? I did not start any processing such as the I-140. So Ira, this is an interesting question because, you know, from my side, we've been doing international recruitment for many, many years, and everybody knows there are more opportunities right now for international nurses than we've seen in many years. But the way that I would like to kind of explain it to you, or the way to think about it, is when you sign that offer letter, think of it like as a marriage. It's a commitment. The hospital or the healthcare facility are committing to you, and you are committing to that healthcare facility. And that's where we encourage you to look at to think about those questions. We have a slide with the questions that you need to ask yourself before you sign an offer letter, before you sign that marriage document. So you want to think about, is this an area I want to be in? Do they have the accreditations that I want? What awards do they have? Is that important to me? What training, community, what do they offer? Specialty, spousal support, career prospects, benefits, and then trust your gut. So we really encourage you to ask those questions up front and not jump around from place to place, because that really is not the way that we want to behave. Okay, so let's move on to our next employer. We're going to be bringing in our next employer, which is Sabre Healthcare Group. We're going to be bringing in the Sabre Healthcare team. They are going to be talking about Sabre Healthcare. Who are this organization? What do they offer? Where are they located? What are the benefits of joining this amazing organization? So I'd like to welcome the Sabre Healthcare team. We have Kelly and we have Aminata.
It's Aminata.
Aminata. Thank you, Aminata. It's still early here in California. Thank you for joining us, Kelly and Aminata. And you know the drill. You're going to have 10 minutes on the clock. So Kelly and Aminata, 10 minutes starts now. Go.
Good day, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We know that you hear a lot about large hospital systems within the U.S. Amy and I are here to present a different opportunity to you. If you have the desire to serve the elderly as well as some special populations where you can establish longer term relationships with our patients, our families, then we're an organization for you to look into. First, I would like to introduce myself. I am Kelly Rayback. I am a member of our talent acquisition team here at Sabre Healthcare. I've been very blessed to enjoy a rewarding career in serving the elderly for 32 years in a variety of different positions. And I would like to have my partner here, who I know as Amy, introduce herself as well.
Hi, I'm Aminata Sojalo, and short form of my name is Amy. And I've been working with Sabre when I first came to the United States. I worked with Sabre briefly for 5 years. Then I went on and to further careers. But then, of course, I came back with Sabre because they are one of the best with the taking care of the elderly, and I decided to come back and work with them. Started off as a unit manager, and now I'm the director of nursing in one of the Sabre communities. Thank you. Go ahead, Kelly.
Oh. Okay, so we have we're presenting a little bit of a slideshow and visuals for you. If you can go on to the next slide. Just a little bit of information about Sabre Healthcare. We were founded in 2001 around Cleveland, Ohio. Since 2001, we have grown into actually 130 facilities and growing. We're growing this summer and purchasing additional communities within the state of Pennsylvania. Currently, we're in 7 states. We're in Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania, Florida, Virginia, North Carolina, and Delaware. Our main goal is to develop an innovative approach to senior care by giving the patients personal needs and attention that they deserve, because we know everybody has a little bit different needs and whatnot. We have about 10,000 employees within those 7 states. We feel that we are in partnership in serving the elderly by providing high quality care that helps improve our patients and their families' lives. So we take it very, very seriously. And we do offer a variety of different services. I'm sorry, can you go back a few slides back to the map? So this is a map. We're mainly on the eastern seaboard as well as part of the Midwest in the United States. We have 1 facility in Delaware, 1 in Florida, 2 in Indiana. We have 25 in the state of Pennsylvania, a lot of them along between Scranton, PA in the Philadelphia area, but some scattered throughout the state. We have 29 in our state of origin is the state of Ohio, 32 in North Carolina, and 34 in Virginia. And again, we're adding more buildings in Pennsylvania this summer. So there are a lot of different things that make us unique compared to other organizations. First of all, we have a single owner who's very involved and accessible. We believe in personal growth. We always feel that if somebody comes on board with us and they have the desire and passion to grow and learn, we love to support those opportunities. For example, over the years, we have seen somebody who has come in to be a weekend RN grow into a unit manager role, which is a supervisory role over one particular unit, and then going into positions like a director of nursing or administrator. We even have regional roles, be it clinical roles or operational roles as well, that support the buildings. Our company, as I've mentioned, our company is growing and we're acquiring 20 new buildings this summer in the state of Pennsylvania. We do offer a lot of different programs to our staff. Like, for instance, we have what's called the Leader Up program, which takes individuals who want to develop leadership skills, and we provide them with learning opportunities to become leaders within our communities. We also have things that we have scholarships for individuals who want to further their education. We also have our own staffing agency. So if somebody would like to work in multiple facilities, we do have opportunities there. If somebody moves on to a director of nursing role, which is the highest clinical role you can maintain, such like Amy has in one of our locations, there is a DON council, Director of Nursing Council it's called. It supports and asks for input by directors of nursing. Our overall company culture is one's about development, caring for those who care for our patients. We do innovative food opportunities. We also do themed activities at our facilities. We're in the middle of around the world type where there are different activities and different cultural experiences. One of the things that we're most proud of is our Impact Award, which is a monthly award that really recognizes people and our employees in each of our locations that really are stellar and show integrity, motivation, passion, ambition, caring, and teamwork. With that, I am going to run a short clip about this program that gives you a little bit more information. Okay, we might be having some technical difficulties. Are you able to run the video? Okay, well, with that, so Amy, I am going to turn over to my counterpart, Amy, who's going to go over some of our clinical capabilities. And please note that each one of our locations, we do have different acuity levels, such as vents, dialysis, wounds, and IVs, which Amy can speak about.
Yep. In most of our communities, we do take care of people with wounds, G-tubes, trachs, and of course, we have we do have dialysis in some of our facilities or some of our communities, and to take care of anything that you've done. I mean, nursing, like I say, clinically, it's international. You do the same things that you do internationally when you come in here. Those are the same things that you do the right way clinically, and any professionalism. The professionalism, of course, is part of it. And we come in here and we take care of the elderly that we work with in these communities.
Okay, thank you, Amy. This kind of goes over, the next few slides kind of goes over what Amy shared with us. We even have some of our facilities that serve the behavioral health type diagnoses as well. If we can go to the slides that go to our locations, just to kind of give you a high level overview of our locations and the things that they can offer. The state of Ohio has anything from, if you like, outdoors to cultural events, to sporting events. We have a lot of sport teams, to different amusement parks and whatnot. The state of Pennsylvania, if you could go to the photos, I'm on the state of Pennsylvania now. It's a little more, have really some rural areas, again, cultural and activities. Like the state of Ohio, Pennsylvania has 4 seasons. So if you want to experience the 4 seasons, be it fall, winter, spring, and summer, these 2 states in particular experience that. Virginia is very close to our nation's capital, DC, as well as other states. It's around like Maryland and Delaware and whatnot. North Carolina is lovely. You've got the beaches and you've got all kinds of different opportunities where water exists, and some historical, more laid back. North Carolina is in the south, so it's a little bit more laid back than like Philadelphia area, for instance. So we have a lot of different opportunities. Attached are, we also included a few testimonies from a few of our current staff members. I don't know if we'll have time to go over it, but here we have a gentleman who's in one of our facilities in Virginia. He says that 95% of the employees who leave there always come back because they're working for a family, and great place for new graduates. We also have another person who started out in housekeeping, but now she is training to be a nursing assistant.
Wow, that's so impressive, Kelly and Almi. Really, really fun to hear about Saber Healthcare. I know that it is, there's so many opportunities here, so many locations to choose from. Really such exciting opportunities for those who want to work with the elderly, the senior community. Really, really awesome facility, and we are proud to partner with Saber. And thank you to Kelly and Almi for joining us today and for sharing. One thing just to point out that I noticed, both Ami and I know the other person who came on with the testimonial said, even if we leave, we come back to Sabre. That
Right.
says a lot, everybody. So if you're interested in working with the senior community, please apply to the Connetics USA website. Our team will be on hand to speak to you more about the opportunities at Sabre. Thank you so much for joining us, Kelly and Abby.
Thank you, Tanya.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye. Okay, last but not least, everybody, we have our friends at Sanford. So drum roll, everybody, for the Sanford team. We have to do it in alphabetical order because that's the only fair way to do this. But we are so proud to be associated with Sanford Health, and we're going to be bringing in the Sanford team right now. So we are excited to have, we have a whole screen of people, everybody. Yay, look at this. We have Cindy, Laura, we have Elvis, we have Wade, and we have Sandy. Yes, everybody. So don't think the show is over. No, we've got a way to go. We've got the Sanford Health team that are here to tell you all about this amazing, amazing opportunity, this amazing organization. They have 10 minutes on the clock. Sanford team, go.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. I will get things started here. My name is Wade. I'm the program administrator for our Internationally Educated Nurses program. Sanford Health is the largest rural health system in the United States. We have nearly 50,000 employees representing 82 different countries and speaking over 90 languages. We are geographically located in the upper Midwest, a region known for its natural beauty, safety, low cost of living, and yes, we've talked about it, all 4 seasons. Sanford includes 47 medical centers, more than 220 clinic locations, 200 Good Samaritan Society senior care facilities, and we even have world clinics in 8 countries around the globe. And I think that's one thing that sets Sanford apart. Just in addition to our competitive pay and benefits package, all of the things that many others have already discussed, we offer so many different service lines and opportunities for professional growth. And that includes spouses as well. We've even had spouses of our nurses secure employment at Sanford too. So a lot of familial support is there as well. Sanford was recently recognized as one of Becker's top 150 places to work in healthcare. This is a prestigious list of organizations that promote workplace diversity, work-life balance, and employee well-being. And as for our nurses, we're proud to share that Sanford USD Medical Center in Sioux Falls, as well as our medical center in Bismarck, have both earned their magnet status. Sanford has been a magnet recognized organization since 2003. Being designated 5 consecutive times for nursing excellence. So to share more about our magnet designation and what that means, I'm going to pass it off to my colleague, Laura Stokes.
Thanks, Wade. So good morning, everyone. I'm Laura Stokes, an RN clinical educator with Sanford Health. So the Magnet Recognition Program designates organizations that value and support nursing excellence. Achieving magnet status is the highest level of honor awarded by the American Nurses Credentialing Center and is recognized nationally as a gold standard of nursing excellence. To achieve magnet status, the organization must pass a rigorous and lengthy process that demonstrates active involvement of all nursing staff. The magnet designation is only good for 4 years, so organizations must show continued value and support of nursing excellence to be redesignated. The magnet names help patients identify hospitals where they can find satisfied nurses and expect to receive a high level of care. We're going to watch a short video now from the Chief Nursing Officer to highlight what nursing is all about at Sanford.
Sanford Health spans across 50,000 square miles. We have the opportunity to care for patients and residents, not only in the Midwest, but also in 24 states in our Good Sam facilities. Our 4 major medical centers located in Sioux Falls, Fargo, Bemidji, and Bismarck offer that key hubs to take care of our patients in that acute care setting. A lot of the care happens outside the walls of our hospital, and nursing is at the center of caring for those patients. Nursing excellence is demonstrated throughout our enterprise in not only our clinics, but also in our inpatient settings, in our skilled facilities, as well as in our communities. We serve in multiple different ways, no matter where they're at. I think I'll use a couple different words to describe our nursing culture. We are resilient, we are collaborative, we're passionate, and we're driven to take care of our patients in the way that they want to be taken care of. The practice model serves as the foundation of how we do our work. It's about person-centered care, as well as all the other teammates and how we provide care in a varying amount around that. So it's not just about nursing practice, but it's about that interdisciplinary team that contributes to the care of the patients. Quality is a big part of how we do our work every single day, and evidence-based practice is continuing to be a big pillar of the work that we do as well. So when you think about solving problems at the bedside, evidence helps to adjust and assist us in actually looking at things differently, innovating, and then serving our patients in that way. Similarly, evidence-based practice gives us the opportunity as people at the bedside to actually teach others across the nation. Sanford has huge amount of influence as well as brilliance, like we talk about, to help serve not just the people at Sanford Health, but to share our story across the nation, because we do deliver amazing patient care every day.
All right, so in addition to that video, we just want to highlight that nursing education is very important at Sanford as well. Sanford currently offers a robust orientation program, and in addition to that current nursing orientation program, we've created a one-week pre-boarding program that focuses on information around U.S. healthcare and what might look different in the United States compared to nursing in other countries. We offer this as a bridge to orientation to allow that time to transition to Sanford Health and U.S. healthcare. After orientation with a preceptor, we also offer a fellowship that is a 6-session program that continues to offer that education and support for integration into U.S. healthcare and nursing at Sanford. From there, nurses have opportunities to participate in ongoing education and achieve certifications as they relate to their positions. And just some of those examples are becoming a formal preceptor to precept other nurses, advanced cardiac life support, trauma nursing core course, and leadership development opportunities. And I'm going to now pass our attention to Cindy, who's going to introduce some of our internationally educated nurses.
Thanks, Laura. I'm Cindy Benfield, and I'm so excited to be here and chat with you guys, but mostly excited to have you hear from 2 of our wonderful nurses who have gone before you and joined our team here at Sanford. So we have Elvis and we have Sandy, and they have just made such an impact in the time that they've been here. So I wanted to ask, and we'll start with ladies first. Sandy, why did you choose Sanford Health as an employer?
That's a really, really good question. Obviously, so we've already watched a couple of just a clip of what Sanford is all about. But for me personally, first, it's Sanford itself. Because before my interview date, I looked up information about Sanford. I came to know such wonderful things, and that what was just mentioned previously, being a magnet hospital, multiple medical services, state-of-the-art facility. But what attracted me the most is the mission of the hospital, the values that Sanford upholds. That is dedicated to sharing God's love through the work of health, healing, and comfort. And I see that as a strong foundation that Sanford has, which definitely can greatly impact the lives of many people, the community, and even the people inside the organization. And of course, the values that they uphold, such as community, family focused, patient focused, service, and innovation and advancement. And I see those are important values that reflects a healthy organization. And of course, apart from that, the benefits of the company is competitive, relating to your wage, to our monetary benefits, retirement plans, health and safety coverage for employees, and absolutely a whole lot more. So coming to know that Sanford has both the competitive employee benefits and a healthy, recognized institution, that definitely led me to accepting the offer.
Wow, thank you. I agree. Our family mission and everything that we do really makes a difference in my life and my family's life as well. So thanks, Sandy, for sharing that.
Yeah.
Elvis, I'm so excited that you're here as well. And so I wanted to ask you what your training and your orientation had been like. I know it's maybe been a little while, but how was that for you going through that process?
So thank you for having me first. And when you start, it's hard, but people were so friendly, and I did have a really smooth training all the time. People so supportive here at Sanford, and we have a great community here too. We have more international people, and they really take care of international nurses here at Sanford. And now I feel I'm growing my career here. And I had that training a month ago, and I did have my precepti. Now I'm preceptor at Sanford too, and I'm working to be a CCL sooner. And it was really it was difficult at first, because it's a different language, a different culture. That was that shock when you come here, but now I can tell you, I feel more confident. I feel that I'm home now. I can come here every day. I can laugh at all with people here, making jokes, and I feel pretty well here. It's nice to be here. Nice to be here.
Thank you,
After 1
Elvis.
year, the first year is the hardest year, but after 1 year, I feel home.
Wow. Well, that is such a beautiful place to end. Thank you to the Sanford team for that amazing presentation. Sanford have hundreds of international nurses already there, hundreds of international nurses that are coming. So very experienced in helping international nurses to make that transition. And I think, Elvis, the comment that you had at the end was just a beautiful place to end the Connetics Career Day, is that Elvis, an international nurse, feels home. And that's what we want for each and everybody who is coming to the United States. So thank you so much to the Sanford team. If you are interested in joining Sanford or any other of the Connetics employers that presented today, please apply to the Connetics USA website. Our team are waiting on hand to speak to you and to tell you more about these opportunities and to see how we can help make your American dream a reality. Okay, so we're going to finish off now just with a reminder about the upcoming shows for Nurses Month. So lots coming up, everybody. On the 12th of May, we have a fun show. We've got Nurses Month game show with lots and lots of prizes. We want to honor, we want to celebrate, we want to recognize our nurses. And so we've got a fun game show on the 12th. On the 19th, we have got an immigration Q&A. So everybody, I know there have been some questions about retrogression. Retrogression does not stop our awesome employers from hiring right now. We can still sponsor, we can still do premium processing. So join us for the immigration Q&A. On the 26th, we've got an interesting show, the difference between direct hire and staffing. This can be confusing for international nurses. So we'll be doing this show with our partner, part of our AMN family, O'Grady Payton. On the 12th of June, we are talking about benefits. What is a 401k? What is a Roth IRA? What is a 403b? A lot of new language for international nurses to learn about. On the 9th of June, we've got a stateside about Alabama. Interesting to talk about this state because a lot of international nurses don't know much about it. On the 16th, we have our regular slot, immigration Q&A with the legal experts, where you can come and ask your questions. On the 23rd, we have a client showcase. And on the 30th of June, we're talking about transportation, car loans, different cars, all of those kinds of important topics. And on the Lafora Talk Show, which we host once a month, we have on the 9th of May, we have a full show on retrogression. So if you have questions, please bring those questions to the 9th of May show, the Lafora Talk Show. And on the 13th, important topic, work-life balance. Nurses do such an awesome job, noblest profession in the world, but it's important to have work-life balance. So how do we manage that? And don't forget the Connetics College. Connetics College is our way of paying it forward for nurses every Monday with our amazing partners, Aspire, IPAS, Swoosh, and Niners, we have classes, free classes. This is our way of paying it forward. It's part of the Connetics Care Package to provide you with information. Information is power on how to make your American dream a reality. Last but not least, our Connetics initiatives. So free English scholarships, NCLEX scholarship, referral fee, our podcast, direct hire, onwards and upwards show, Connetics collides. And I saw we had a question about MedTech, so we also have a lot of allied needs. Okay, so to finish off today, everybody, remember the prizes that are coming up for Nurses Month to honor all our nurses. And let's have, oh, there we got all the raffles. So lots of prizes there, NCLEX courses, OET exams, Pulse exams, PTE exams, prizes from Swoosh, prizes from IPAS, Niners. Please apply to the Connetics USA website Nurses Month to get your prize. And the first prize of Nurses Month is going to be unveiled now, and that is the lucky winner. The lucky winner from today's show is Nella Espincaza. I hope I've said that right. Nella, yes, I hope I've got that right. You are winning a full NCLEX course worth $550, sponsored by Aspire RN. So congrats to Nella, and please everybody keep watching. We will see you next week. Onwards and upwards, everybody. See you next weekend. Next week. Have a great weekend. Thank you.